Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for August 3rd through to the 9th. Cancer, let me get started with the Oracle deck here to see what your overarching theme or message may be. While I'm shuffling that, Cancer, I just want to let you know of a tarot channel, oh there's your card, I'll tell you about it in a sec, that I've just started following. It is Karmic Evolution Tarot Starseed. A fellow reader here in Australia who I've connected with, and yeah, her readings are so positive and nurturing. I've kind of been describing it like a big warm hug, and you might want to go and check out her reading. Her and I believe in, you know, supporting each other. We're both sharing a message of light here. We're not in this for competition or collecting the most subscribers, so maybe go and check her out if you want to. I'll be watching her readings as well. Leap. Cancer. This is pretty much the full of this Oracle deck, and it says, you go first and the universe will catch you. Is there something that you've been thinking about leaping into? A big change. But maybe there's some fear, some blocks, some barriers that are just stopping you from getting across the line. That resonates for me at the moment as well, although I don't have any Cancer in my chart, I don't believe, but you know, there's always a piece for everyone in the readings. Sattva. Now, Sattva is the energy of purity and clarity, and this is perfect from what I've just said, guys. I do look in the book for these ones, don't know this deck off by heart. However, it says that, you know, sometimes you have to let go of the things that are holding you back to reach deeper levels of clarity. You know, you need to maybe release something that's not in alignment with you anymore in order to reach the next step or order to leap into the next chapter. You know, it can just be that little switch that needs to flip in your mind, you know, that breakthrough moment to have you leap. Cancer, let's go to the tarot. Starting first by pulling your energy for the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life, what you're journeying for Cancer, what they might be leaping into or letting go of in order to leap. August 3rd to the 9th. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's the confusion that the Sattva is trying to bring clarity to. So you might have a lot of options, or dare I say it, people to choose from, or pathways to choose from, and you're not too sure which one to take. It's still materializing. Something's still materializing for you, Cancer. Let's get the current or focus energy out for you. Cards are feeling very quiet but organised, tight, and kind of strategic. Let's see what comes out, please, for Cancer. Maybe you put a plan in place, Cancer, but all of a sudden, it's like something else might have presented and you're heading in a new direction. Sometimes that happens too. Well, Cancer, okay, the cards are quiet. No, here we go. Yeah. It's the moon. You know, very much. For me, this feels very Cancerian. I know this is the card of Pisces, guys, but the reason why I feel when I look at this, it's very Cancerian. It is a very deep, perceptive, and kind of intuitive energy, which kind of feels like that watery, emotional Cancer to me. It's interesting because we've got kind of two cards here, though, that can be secrets or illusions and things like that Sattva really wants to cut through for you. So let's keep going. Near future outcome energy for Cancer. Whoa. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this can be about rebuilding, you know, coming back to sort of being an apprenticeship with something. We do have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of that deck. So we have maybe a certain amount of, let's say, fear or scarcity, maybe about leaping into something new. I think we need to get the clarifiers for this, Cancer, see where this is truly going. I mean, Three of Pentacles can be a third-party energy for some of you as well. I'm not meaning just in love. It can be too many cooks in the kitchen at work, a meddler in a friendship or a family situation. Oh, okay. Now it's making sense. We've got the Tower, and while I pull the Tower, I have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So there is an illusion that needs to be shattered. There is clarity that needs to be brought to a situation so that you can move ahead here. Let's clarify the Moon. I feel like maybe you don't have all the information in a situation, and that's potentially going to come out this week, Cancer. The Moon clarified with the Moon. Wow, okay. We'll probably grab another clarifier from the Rider for that, guys, because, well, oh, here we go. That is the Fool in this deck, guys. So you have the Leap Oracle card and the Fool. There is definitely a new beginning for you here. Four of Swords at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, okay. Let's just grab one more card for that double whammy of Moon Moon. Moon, Moon, Sun. Well, you know what? If the Moon is things happening in a shadowy half-light, the Sun is the energy that shines into those dark corners, and anything that's hiding comes out or is revealed. Okay, let's read this. Okay, Cancer, you've got the Seven of Cups and the Tower in your recent past, or what you're kind of currently moving through right now. You know, for me, the Seven of Cups is very much an illusionary energy. It's kind of like the expectations, the hopes that potentially haven't manifested or weren't fulfilled. And it can take on many forms, like it can be dreams that weren't fulfilled. It can be being in a situation with somebody who promised the world but didn't deliver, made hollow promises. That can be in relationships, that can even be with our boss or mentor that promised us the career progression, the pay rises, all those kinds of things. But hey, I'm just not seeing those shiny cups that I was promised. It can also be the card of having like multiple paths or options to choose from, but kind of feeling quite confused, a little bit dazed and confused as to which one to actually go for. And there's kind of a feeling that, you know, the one that you truly want is just a little bit out of your reach as well. So yeah, and it can be an illusionary energy as well. You know, it's kind of like a mirage here, almost like the gifts coming out of the genie's bottle, but they really are just kind of ungraspable. So the Tower is the energy that shatters the illusion. So if there is something that has been promised and not delivered, or, you know, it's going to be revealed maybe that this is just an illusion, just a charade that is going to come down, or maybe it has for some of you, because there's a sense here that this situation was never going to deliver for you, right? It was always just built on a shaky foundation. It was always an illusion. I'm surprised we don't have the devil energy here as well. So the Tower is the energy that comes in to basically remove that from your life, to crumble it, to shatter the illusion, with the Sattva energy that's giving you the clarity to see behind that illusion as well. So this is about bringing things into the light, you know, maybe revealing mysteries, secrets, the truth as well this week. The Tower is a blessing in disguise. It is the silver lining because it comes in as a realigning force to get you back on track, back on your purpose, and remove what's not matched for you anymore. Of course, it can feel really uncomfortable and can feel unfair and can feel chaotic, and it can be quite sudden. But we need to keep in mind that, you know, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, always operates in our highest good and gives us just what we can handle, because it's trying to move you. into a better place for you. It's asking you to leap. So current or focus energies, we've got the double hit of the moon with the sun. Yeah, so I mean, the moon, guys, can be a deception energy. It can be things happening behind the scenes, but in the shadows and the half-light. So maybe some of you might be dealing with somebody who isn't being completely honest with you. Somebody who's showing you one face, but really there's another person on the inside kind of wearing the mask. Because the moon sort of, you know, has those two sides, the tame dog, the wild wolf, and sometimes people just show us their tame dog when really there's a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing behind that. So somebody could be, you know, concealing part of themselves from you, who they truly are, or the truth of a situation. Can be a slight deception. The moon is also a deeply intuitive energy, so it asks you to use your intuition and to be guided by that this week. And then we have the sun, which is basically the eclipse. The sun is an energy, obviously it's a bright light, and bright lights shine into darkness and reveal into all those dark shadowy corners. So there could be secrets that come out, literally skeletons out of the closet this week, mysteries revealed. It is also a healing energy. But ultimately, it's the most positive card in the tarot deck. You know, every reader will tell you that, and it says that the worst is over. So the tower is going to fall, and it says the worst is over, and you are moving into a positive new chapter and a whole fresh new beginning. Yes, you feel vulnerable, just like that baby there, you know, naked, vulnerability, maybe stripped of an identity. However, you know, we can't move forward until we kind of, you know, fall the tower. And the baby looks innocent, but the baby has burst through that brick wall, has journeyed the darker time. And there's a strong sense of rebirth when the sun comes into a reading. It's about a new pathway forward, new manifestations now. So that sun is getting ready to eclipse that sense of darkness for you. Okay, so here we have Starseed, which is the energy of the Fool, tuning into that Leap Oracle card with the Three of Pentacles. So it says here that there is a new beginning opening to you. The thing about the Fool energy in the Major Arcana is number 0. Because it says that doesn't matter where you are on your life path, whether you're 80, 90 or 18, we can have a fresh new start at any time. And, you know, it asks you to leap into that with no resistance, you know, leave the baggage of the past behind, don't carry the pain with you, the stories, the scripts, clear the decks, it's time for a new start. And it asks you to trust in that and have hope and faith, even though you don't really know what the destination is, where you're being led. You're being asked to trust in the journey and become the apprentice of life again. Three of Pentacles. I mean, this can be, you know, reach out to others, use your network, connect with other people, and get ready to learn again. You know, never stop learning. Maybe there is, you know, a new direction, you're learning a new skill. Some of you might be starting a new apprenticeship, retraining in your career, or, you know, just really getting to do the work on yourself. It's number 3. It's about manifesting a new dream, creating something from the ground up, something, you know, that is going to create a stable foundation for you, because after the 3 comes the 4, which in tarot is the number of a solid foundation. And it's interesting that they have the tower, which is bringing down things that aren't built on a solid foundation. So this new beginning is all about creating newfound stability for yourself, so that you can build a solid tower on it that's not going to fall when that one sort of universal lightning bolt comes in. Now, the warning at the end of the reading is, guys, don't forget to see the big picture. Yeah, like when the tower falls, we can feel left out in the cold, we can feel alone, we can be, you know, worried about our financial resources, we can be worried about scarcity. But these people here, you know, the issue is that they get so consumed in that lack that it breeds more lack for them, and they don't see that they're passing the church where they could go in and get the bed for the night, you know, some food and that kind of thing. So this really is a reminder to see the big picture while you're in that tower moment. Understand that, you know, it is leading you somewhere greater. But sometimes, you know, there is that kind of moment of conflict. But the tower is also the card of change. Number 5 is the number of conflict. It's also the number of change. So it's saying that great change is really coming in to move you. It's coming to move you onto the path of the fall. And it's asking you to leap into that when it presents itself. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and I wish you all the best with it this week. Keep in mind these are general energies, and this is a general reading for the collective. It's up to you how you relate and resonate with this reading and apply it to your situation. It won't resonate for everyone. Feel free to leave me a message if you're called to share. I do read each and every one, and I try and respond to them all as well. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I'll see you back here next week for another message.